Detroit's won the last two. And they're playing Piston basketball. Thomas in the lane, and Detroit doing the right things now. And they're up by 7, their biggest lead of the game. And the Bulls have not had much scoring at all from the front court. We told you before, it was 17 minutes. They've gone 6 more without a basket from up front. Jordan gets 2 back. 26 for Jordan.
I'd say he made that look so simple. He gets get down in there. Dumars cuts him off. He runs a reverse dribble, steps through, and makes a beautiful shot.
Thomas inside to Dumars, and a foul, a 2-shot foul. Here's Davis, and Grant will come out with 4 fouls. So Doug Collins is going to hope that the Bulls can hang in there while Grant goes to the bench. Meanwhile, Laimbeer and Thomas go out, and Edwards and Vinnie Johnson come in, and this is where the Detroit Pistons are murder to beat.
Well, this is where they turn it on in games 4 and 5, and they are looking to do it in game 6 with this unit on the floor.
Really doesn't matter which 5 are out there for the Pistons. They have gotten the job done this season with any combination late in the games.
From a coaching standpoint, Detroit's quickness in the last 4 to 5 minutes has just been awesome. And they are like taking everything away. Loose balls, offensive boards, and then excellent defense at the other end of the floor.
Joe Dumars has 8 points. 7-point lead, 68-61. Jordan finds Davis. The Charles Davis scores. He had been held scoreless the last 2 games. And the Bulls trail the Pistons by 5.
They need to get Detroit to get a few misses and then hold them to 1 shot.
Offensive foul against... Is it James Edwards? It is. Second on Edwards. Chuck Daly doesn't like it.
Well, if you think about it, Dick, in the second and third quarters, one of the very few turnovers by Detroit.
5-point lead. Jordan covered by Rodman and Dumars. Double team. Sellers goes into the hoop. Winds up on the floor, and a Detroit foul.
See, you can't go soft to the basket like that. Sellers had a good opportunity to attack the basket, get a possible dunk or get fouled, and he threw up a soft shot.
Cartwright committed the foul. It was not against Detroit, but again, there's where Brad Sellers has not been aggressive going to the hoop. Detroit turned it over early and then have protected the ball beautifully since. Edwards hit and will go to the line to shoot a pair.
Very few times when Detroit goes into Edwards into the low post or power area will he pass the ball out. You have got to make a very, very strong commitment to a double or a triple team. But if he's 1-on-1 or 1 against 1.5, shall we say, he's going for the score.
Hodges with the foul. Here's James Edwards. A great pickup by the Pistons last year and very nearly won them a championship. When you can come off the bench with a player of his size and offensive ability, very few teams can match up with what they have off the bench.
Well, you think in game 4, 13 points in 21 minutes. In game 5, 12 points in 24 minutes. Big contributions.
Jordan. And it goes through.
Oh, my, yes. You see, Detroit all wanted goaltending. They thought that Cartwright's hand touched that ball while it was over the cylinder. From here, and you can see Chuck Daly laughing. He wouldn't be laughing if the game was closer, I'll tell you that.
I thought it was goaltending, actually.
Absolutely.
They gave it to Cartwright. Cartwright gets credit for the basket. Double team on Edwards. Did not get a good pass to Vinnie Johnson. 4 on the shot clock. Edwards gets the basket. Well, that's the kind of shot almost impossible to stop. The fall away and the drive into the lane.
Not a bad move, right? When you consider that, that's a 7-footer throwing a fadeaway on you.
Davis again from Jordan.
See, they missed that easy opportunity again.
And a loose ball foul called against Chicago.
Loose ball foul on Bill Cartwright.
Cartwright with his 3rd. He doesn't believe it. 3:28 remaining in the 3rd quarter. The Bulls led by 2 after 1 period, and then Detroit led by 2 at the half. But the numbers are deceiving. Scottie Pippen was hit by an elbow in the first minute of play and has not returned to the game. He was knocked out for a while. Grant, their top rebounder, has been in foul trouble, and the Pistons have just dominated the Bulls offensive rebounding wise in the bench, and it's a broken record. That's been the story the last 2 games.
When you play against a great defensive team like Detroit, and you get scoring opportunities inside of 5 or 6 feet, you must make them count, because you're not going to get that many. So when you blow them and then you get loose ball fouls, you're complicating it. You're getting 2 negatives back to back.
Edwards with 11 points, so he's in double figures for the 3rd straight game. Biggest lead for the Pistons. Jordan has it knocked away and lost it out of bounds. So it was last touched by Jordan, and the furrowed brow says much about Chicago's plight right now. The lead is 9. Vinnie Johnson misses the perimeter. Jordan back guarded by Aguirre. Hodges for a 3. They're great when they go in. When they miss, the other team can get a long rebound and set the tempo. Under 3 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Going to be a long uphill climb for the Chicago Bulls if they're going to send us to 7. Vinnie Johnson with a runner in the lane. Another chance. Kept alive by Rodman. Beautiful.
How's that for hustle?
And this sequence also speaks volumes for the Pistons style.
Well, the Pistons will milk the clock. They're an excellent half-court execution type of team. They'll run their options 1, 2, 3. And then if you're going to give them second shots, you're in trouble.
And they'll have the foul against Detroit this time. Vinnie Johnson on a loose ball foul.
When this shot goes up, you'll see Vinnie take an off-balance shot. Now watch Rodman here keeping it alive versus 2 players, and then the big save. Presence of mind to deliver the pass.
One of the more moving scenes in Chicago Stadium after a Bulls win is the picture of Doug Collins hugging his son Chris Collins after a game. And I'm here with Chris, who's the ball boy for the Bulls. And Chris, what's Doug been like this week preparing for this game?
Well, he's been a little nervous around the house, you know how the games are going to go, but he's been excited that, I mean, they've never been this far, and he's just excited that the team's really played well.
You got the best seat in the house. The Bulls look a little flat. You think they can pull out of there?
Anytime you have Michael Jordan, I think you can win.
Said it right. See you later, Chris. Chris Collins, 15. I think he's done this before.
All right, you know, Doug Collins also has an 11-year-old daughter, Kelly, who not really that involved in basketball, and he says that today she was looking at the highlight tape of last season, so she's really revved up. And when he left tonight, that, Daddy, if you lose, don't come home. Your back's against the wall. That's Kelly, who also, by the way, gave him a good luck bracelet. She was home from school. She was sick today and gave him a good luck bracelet. How do you like your daughter to tell you that on your way out, huh? Sellers with 14 points off the bench. Detroit's bench has outscored Chicago's 27-16. Dave Corzine has come in, replacing Cartwright. 2 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Edwards blocked by Sellers. 7-point lead. Let's see if the Bulls can keep things interesting going into the 4th quarter. Jordan lost the ball. And it's Detroit's possession. We've seen a few of that tonight.
Yeah, Michael is very frustrated with himself that time. The ball slipped right out of his hand as he was going to make the big step for the penetration to the basket.
7-point lead as the Bulls again missed an opportunity on offense. They got to make the most of them. Vinnie Johnson behind his back. Errant pass. Here's Jordan with Aguirre defending, and Jordan missed the layup. And Rodman comes down.
You notice 3 Detroit guys chased him right to the basket.
Michael Jordan showing a little of the humanity tonight. Edwards. And Rodman pushed off. Loose ball foul against Dennis Rodman, only his first foul of the game. With 1:11 on the clock, penalty situation, and the Bulls can cut it to 5 on the line. John Paxson comes in. Now let's talk a little bit about